another one that's High Time Reviews. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. We doing Power Season 3, Episode 1, Your Perception, Your Reality. So we start the episode off with Davis basically trying to fence the ring that Tariq gave him. And if you remember, Mecca was super pressed over this ring. Like, he was like, look, you give me I don't give a fuck about the bag. I just need the ring, woobity woody whoop. So clearly the ring was important. So the ring goes to auction, sells for $5 million. Some white boy cops it to propose to his girlfriend. They meet. It looked like it's maybe like Central Park or whatever. They meet. He proposes to her. Of course, she says yes. It's a fucking $5 million ring. She won't say yeah. So, mind you, at the auction, there was a lady that was there. She wasn't betting on it. She wasn't betting on nothing. She was just there. That same lady rolls up on the couple in the park. Her and a Jeffrey looking nigga from Bel Air. He giving me very much Jeffrey vibes. So they roll up and, you know, she basically like, look, beautiful engagement ring. Shit belong to me though. So they like, what, man? Boyfriend stood on his. He like, man, get the fuck out of here. You feel me? And, you know, she is like, listen, it'll be a better night if y'all just come up off the ring. And I'm thinking like, what is wrong with this lady? So, of course, at some point, this bitch pulls a machete from the fucking other dude and basically cuts the lady's arm off, takes the fucking ring, and then slaughters them in the park. I was thinking, damn, cutting off the hand, getting the ring probably would have been enough. They probably would have left it alone. But damn, you had to finish the job, I see. Ain't nothing wrong with that, look. So we back at Stansfield and you got Tariq and Effie. Boo fucking who, bitch? He only picked you because his other girlfriend died. The only reason why he picked you. And now you up here talking about you don't want to go to Stansfield because you don't want to be looked at as just Tariq's girlfriend. He like, what? He like, what's wrong with that? And we've been kicking it all summer, boobity, boobity, boo. Now the thing is, Tariq is packing up because if y'all recall, he stayed in a Western room and Braden ass stood up on that stand and took credit for course correct, so his family don't fuck with him. So while they packing up, Braden's mother and his sister coming down. Of course, you know, Tariq and Braden's sister is cool or whatever. So they chatting it up, and the mother basically shit on Tariq. She like, yeah, this is a Western room. You need to get out of here. Woobity, woobity, whoop. I know my son wasn't selling drugs and this, that, and the third. And it's just like a whole thing. And I'm just like, whoa, calm down, mom. Calm down. So, in the next scene, you got Monet sulking. And Monet is like sulking because, you know, Zeke is dead. She finally came around to the fact that was her son. And now the nigga is dead. So, it's, of course, she's sitting in her own shit. So, Davis come in and he like tells her that Dante's penthouse is like hers. Because he had already planned on leaving hella shit for them anyway. So, you know, since Zeke ain't have no will by Monet being the biological mother, she get the penthouse. I'm like, all right, cool. She like, that nigga had hella shit. Why is that? Why is this the only thing I'm getting? Davis tell her, since the penthouse is the only thing that he grabbed without the fishy money and his fucking CI money, he, you know, that's all he can offer. So she like, all right, cool. I'll take the penthouse or whatever. I'm gonna sell this shit, whatever. So she's more hell-bent on trying to figure out who killed Zeke. And Davis is like, look, I'm trying to do everything I can and see. The thing is, she ain't talking to Davis. She's basically taking shots at fucking Lorenzo. And of course, Lorenzo gonna sit there and eat that shit because he know he killed that lady's son. So what you gonna say, Lorenzo? Nothing. You can't say shit because you killed the lady's son, and you can't say that you killed him because you thought it was somebody else. And like she told him, she gonna talk to him however the fuck she want because he's supposed to be out there scouring the town for answers and he ain't found none. He ain't got none to give you. First of all, he don't give a fuck because he didn't like the fact that was her son in the first place. He didn't like that whole shit in the first place. And then he pissed off about the penthouse. He like, I'm not living up in that man's shit. Woobity woobity. She like, nigga, I'ma sell it. You ain't got to fucking worry. You ain't got to live nowhere. So what she do is she let Drew and Kane live in the penthouse until she finds somebody to buy it. And I'm like, that ain't a bad play. I mean, get them somewhere to fucking live. From up under you. Of course, you know, this Braden life after Stansfield, he giving, I gotta go work for daddy's company now because he can't go to school. So It's a whole new life for him. Now, Trace, the brother, fucking dickhead, bro, because here's my thing. He stirred the pot way more with that whole shit last season anyway. And it was like, boy, you was about you. If he wouldn't have signed on to be an informant, Braden wouldn't have had to sign on to be an informant. None of that shit would have happened had Trace not did that shit. At all. At all. And of course, you know, he brings him in, he links him up with his uncle or whatever to help him with the business or whatever. Now, once him and the uncle get in a room by themselves, he tell him, like, listen, I won't say this in front of your father because, you know, he stuck up his shit, but course correct was fucking genius. Woody, woody, woo. I'd have did the same thing when I was in college, you know, if I had thought of it. I'm like, you know, course correct was fucking genius. Course correct was definitely genius up until they got caught. Up until shit went left. Up until fucking Monet and them stole his fucking drugs. So they introduced this new character, Kiki, and Kiki worked with the family business, and you know, his uncle told him, like, listen, you can learn a lot from her. Kiki come in, Kiki a black girl. I said, oh, they love mixing it up on here. And at the list of Braden is smitten by her. I said, oh, so Braden likes Kiki. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. I mean, I see it. It ain't a bad look. So Diana, listen, Diana. First of all, you should know you ain't getting no fucking passes around here. So in the next scene, you know, Diana trying to feed Monet, you know, because she probably not eating. The bitch probably not eating. And then she's sleeping with the fucking enemy. So it's just crazy. And, you know, she basically cussed Diana out about the food, and Diana go back and throw the food in the sink. And my whole thing is, yo, Diana, you exposed her whole business to everybody on some why did I get married type shit. And you think that she gonna be okay with that? Really? So I don't know what Lorenzo's fucking plan is. So he sits up there and he tries to tell her that she can go to Stanfield now. So y'all ain't got no money coming in. You ain't got no money coming in, and you stirring the pot with Monet by letting her go to Stanfield? Really? 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 Lorenzo, you gonna do anything, I guess, to get everybody on your side before you decide to tell Monet that you killed her son, I guess. So in the next scene, of course, you got Rashad meeting with the dean of students at Brent Stansfield, and he's trying to basically tell Rashad, like, look, we hope we can keep you on, this, that, and the third. Tariq comes in, and Tariq tells him, like, listen, there's an issue going on with my housing. And the dean tell him, like, look, set a meeting with my office for next week or whatever. So basically the dean ends up telling fucking Tariq and Tate that the students don't feel safe with Tariq being on campus. So what that mean? He don't get no fucking housing? He don't get no housing? So he's like, nigga, Tariq, like, I didn't do shit. He like, that's not the same thing as innocent. Nigga, if he ain't been fucking vilified or fucking in a court of law, if he ain't fucking guilty in a court of law, bitch, he's innocent. He's innocent. But y'all would let Braden stay there. Y'all let his family name stay up on that fucking wall, even though he stood up there on the fucking stand and said that he did it. But y'all let his name stay up on the wall. So, of course, Tate flexed and he pressed down on the dean. And I'm just not understanding what he want from Tariq now. Because it's like, you step in for me. What do you want? What you want, Tate? Because Tate don't do shit for free. So, of course, he, you know, it works because the student don't want the bad press. And now let me tell you, these fucking universities, of course, they never want the bad press. So, of course, he going to give Tariq what he want. But, again, Tate, what do you want? Right. And so just like Tariq said, so now guess what I owe you, huh? Tate basically tell him, like, all right, cool. You're going to need to change the narrative on the campus. But with your particular set of skills, I may need you for something. So I'm going to hit you up. What? He is not Ghost. He is, I mean, he's sneaky. He a little sneaky motherfucker, but he ain't Ghost. What skills do this man have that you think that y'all could utilize besides some drug selling skills? He ain't, I mean, listen, he done some sneaky shit, I guess, whatever. So Drew and whatever the fucking nigga name is, his nigga, he brings him to the penthouse. And of course, Kane throwing a party, but Kane calling it not a party. So it's a network event. It's a networking event, according to Kane. So he basically tells him, like, to connect here, he want to talk business. Tell me why his old boy from the corner, the son from the corner, DeAndre, yo, from the wood. Listen, He must think these niggas is desperate. Nigga, you're in a whole fucking penthouse. What the fuck makes you think I'm desperate? For you to fucking tell me you want it to be a split in your favor. So like fucking 70-30. I'm what? 70-30? And you want to cash? Oh, he wants 60-40. And you want to cash up front. Excuse me, my bad. Who the fuck you think these niggas is? Some suckers? Of course, Kane can't help himself, and I won't blame him, because you got to stand your ground. Because who the fuck is this nigga? So he tells him, like, nigga, we ain't no fucking babies in this shit. So he, like, take it or leave it. He gonna say everything my father did for you, and that's how you gonna treat us? He like, he don't owe Lorenzo shit. See, Lorenzo. And then he mentioned Monet. Niggas love to mention Monet. Talking about how your fine ass mother doing. Disrespectful. Now, if they'd have shot you in there, you'd have been mad. So Drew offered him 30%. So he told him 60% is better than zero product. Nigga, what? We gonna have to, talking about I don't see no other connects. That's fine, but we gonna have to pass on your fucking weak ass deal. Sorry. Go on back down to the corner. Fuck out of here, like. Of course, Kane don't like Drew's boyfriend, so he asking what the fuck is he doing there? Why is he at the function? And you need to leave. You need to leave. He don't need to be having him around nothing else. Kane talking about you leaving? We in the middle of a business meeting. No, the fuck we're not. Clearly, he said he wants 60% of y'all shit, and if y'all not about to prepare to give that up, then it ain't shit to talk about. And I wouldn't be talking to him about that shit anyway. So, and the next thing you got fucking Baby Stern fucking rolling up on Tariq. Now, it looks like he's upset because he didn't know that he was signing on for Course Correct to be a drug business. Well, and that's fine. So he's basically, because him and Stern must be getting a divorce, he need bread. So he's spiraling out. Baby Stern. So Baby Stern's pressing niggas for bread. And he like, nigga, I don't got no bread. Tariq is like, I don't have no money. First of all, what making these people think Tariq got money? Tariq be fucking walking everywhere. Tariq told him basically like, tough cookie, nigga. Like, I don't have no money either. He like, and if I can help you, I'm gonna need time. Stern basically talking about he very reasonable, but you got 7 days, and if not, I'm gonna go to the police. First rules, no, you're not. Because if I tell Big Stern, your ass will be jammed the fuck up. So no, you're not gonna be telling the police shit. Because Big Stern don't like bad press. So now what? So of course, now you got Tariq, Braden, and Kane meeting up at the penthouse. Now, they all in there talking their shit, and the motherfucking lights cut out, and a whole motherfucking hit squad coming at bitch. And that's Noma. And Noma introduced herself, and the British dude, I guess is her brother or whatever the case may be. And granted, before she got there, they was talking about keeping the operation going because they still need money. Like I said, they still in there talking about trying to keep the operation going. Kane ended up mentioning Effie. I think he ended up mentioning Effie because he got a little hot thing for Effie or whatever, especially since she came to him about Lauren. He felt like they on a deeper level. So, like I said, Noma come in that bitch with the hit squad, cut the power. She got these niggas hemmed up, and she basically like, I'm about to kill the shit out y'all unless y'all tell me why y'all in Mecca shit and where the fuck my drugs is at. And come to find out, this was supposed to be Mecca's fiance. I said, oh, did she know he was an international rat? Did she know? She would probably actually be happy if she knew he was a rat and that he was dead. And she all mad because she talking about y'all partying up in his house and he fucking dead. So tell me how that happened. Now here's the thing. I don't want her to lose her patience because she's fucking crazy. And Kane pops off and gets knocked in his fucking shit. See, that's the thing. Watch her. She's different. She's giving me very much Mulan. She infiltrated. And she about to have all these niggas at her fucking, like, beck and call. This shit is not... Well, she, like I said, she wants to know exactly what happened to Mecca. The only person that can confirm or deny what happened to Mecca is Kane and Tariq. And, of course, they keep saying, like, they don't know. They uncover some bitch, and they basically end up offing her because she don't know what happens to him. And then she mentions the lady's name in front of the kids. So, of course, she must didn't want her name out there in the street. So she like, bitch, keep my name out your fucking mouth. So she ends up killing her because of it. I said, oh, damn. And then she very much butchery with it. Like, she don't use guns. Like, she's very medieval. She very much medieval. She gonna fucking slice shit up. I mean, but she definitely, she used a gun on her. Eventually, Tariq ends up telling her, like, look, I don't know what happened to Mecca, but we worked with Mecca. We moved the product. Like, so basically, they proposition her, like, look, to keep themselves alive, they like, look, we'll move your shit for you the way we was moving his shit for him. And the brother ain't buying it. He like, you believe them? He like, you think that they just, nigga, they would just basically say whatever they would say, need to say to stay alive. And of course, she do know that he was a rat. So she like, yeah, he basically had all my shit covered because he was a rat. And I'm just like, oh my God. So they basically end up convincing her of letting them move the shit. So she like, look, y'all got 30 days to prove to me that y'all worth staying alive. For real, for real. And let me tell you, they probably only got 29, because on that 29th day, I'm sure she gonna come to knocking. They better have her fucking money. They better. Of course, Kane has to go back and tell Monet and Lorenzo about the deal, because if not, like, this shit won't work. So he like, look, I negotiated a deal for us to get the most product and take over all of the city. So, and Lorenzo is saying, like, why would he fucking trust Kane when Kane basically betrayed the family for Mecca? Nigga, Lorenzo, you was basically treating him like he wasn't shit. Monet kicked him out the fucking house. Was he even really part of the family at that point in time? So, of course, Monet mad because she wanted out the game, and now they deeper in it. Monet, well, I'm sorry, your meal ticket died. Thank your husband. Thank your husband. Drew in for it. Drew with the shits. And that's why, I mean, I've always liked Drew as a character. Drew ain't scared. He ain't scared. Yeah, so, of course, because Tariq tell him to keep the whole shit low with the ring, the whole article about the dude getting his fucking arm sliced off, his girlfriend getting her arm sliced off and the ring getting stolen from them is in the fucking paper. So he like, look, nigga, you said you was gonna keep that shit discreet and you didn't. He said, now, if this bitch Noma, who ran up on me in Mecca's fucking apartment last night, if she find out that you was the one who had the ring, she's gonna kill your ass too. So I'm not paying you shit, basically. And Higgle Sachs, not Sachs, what's the fuck is his name? Is that his name? Yeah, that's fucking Sachs. Sachs fucking eavesdropping his bitch ass. No. I fucking hate him. Like, bro, how did he, again, like I always say, how did he make it into a whole nother series? 3 seasons into a whole nother series after being on the original Power. Get him the fuck out of there. Somehow, some way, what's her name gets transferred up into Stansfield, and somehow she get the Western room. What? What's the coincidence? So her and Brayden's sister ran like, oh, I just won't tell my parents that, you know, she's a Tejada or whatever, my roommate or whatever. And she like, basically what she ends up telling is that she did her research on her. She knows who her father is. She knows who her mother is. She knows who Zeke is. So she like, you know, my parents is a little uptight, but, you know, I won't tell them who you are. But the whole time she know who the fuck they are, too. Right. The campus drug dealer who stood on the stand and said that he created Course Correct. She said Google go both ways. I said, well, first day back in class for Tariq, and I guess it's just not the same without Lauren there. And then, of course, the Hannah in there. He like, what the fuck you go ahead? Like, and my thing is, she been trying to get up in there. Ben. And he gonna say to her, unless you try to book my shit again. Here's the thing. Nigga, she definitely stole from you. Definitely was crazy as shit for stealing from you. So, of course, they had to replace Carrie. They got my girl, Monica from Girlfriends. She the new teacher. I mean, listen, the teacher always laid the foundation for the episode, every episode anyway. So at the end of the day, Whatever she's about to talk about is about to be the premise of the episode. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, this messy. So you got Diana and Effie and Tariq in the same class? Come on, bro. Come on. Of course, they get on Zeke, and she say, "How can he ever clear his name if he's being considered as a fucking jealous killer / murder victim?" And see, the thing with the teachers, do they be getting like a letter like, "Oh yeah, pay attention to this student"? Because I feel like every teacher always find their way to Tariq and start focusing in on Tariq. Like, find some whole fucking meeting and at the Western Business or whatever, and Trace and he fucking being a dipshit. Like, bro, get the fuck out. Like, this man is working. Don't try to come in there and play him in front of other people because you think he down bad. Like, they basically offer him coke, and Brayton like, "Nigga, I don't fuck with no coke." And they like, "There's no way you're Trey's brother. How can you sell it but not use it?" What? What is going on? What fucking type of job is this? Like, so of course Trey stand up, and he basically now he tries to defends him, and I'm like, that what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, some dickheads, and the key is like, listen, leave the fucking coke alone, like, especially before meetings. And what just happened with the fucking coke in the meeting? So, of course, Bash, Baby Stern shows up at fucking Weston's job. And I'm just like, bro, you running around begging for this money. You're down real bad. He must have already kicked this nigga out and everything. He must have. I came riding down on Effie, basically trying to put a bug in her ear, telling her that Tariq is starting back up the business and he trying to keep you out of it. I'm like, what? What is your point? What is your motive here? What is you getting at here? So he tells her, like, if y'all such on the same page, do he know about what you did to Lauren? And I'm like, what? Listen, Davis is fighting hard for his brother in jail because he know his brother took the rap for him, so he's real live fighting hard for his brother. Like, he ran down on his doctor, and he like, look, his hepatitis B and D is killing him. It's giving him liver failure. He ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it. And they real life trying to get him out, and it's just not like, not worth it. But he ends up telling him, like, he told him, like, look, I know a trial that he could probably get in, but he can't get in the trial while he locked up. And Davis tell him, look, get whatever paper you need to draw up, so that as soon as I can get this nigga out, he can jump straight into the trial. But I'm like, Davis, how you think you about to get your brother out? How? You been fighting that little case for a while. So, of course, he called Sachs, and he presses Sachs like, look, nigga, hurry the fuck up, figure out how to get my fucking brother out, get him out. So Jenny basically asks him, like, why do he care so much about this fucking about this case? And he tell, Jenny like, listen, are you helping me with this Lauren thing or not? And I'm just like, what? I'm like, so I remember that he said he was going to sacrifice it all to help this bitch. But I'm just thinking, like, Sax, please double cross this hoe. Please. Because it's not going to go well for you. If you think David's going to let you slide on double crossing him, you're nuts. Now, she like, I think Tariq and them working together, he came by the office. So she was like, well, what happened in the meeting? He like, nigga, I wasn't in the meeting. And she like, I thought you was trusted. He like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I bet. So you're worthless to her. You're literally worthless to her. So, and then he basically tells Jenny to find out who was surveilling Dante's penthouse. And I'm like, it's only a couple people that could have even been involved in Dante, Tariq. Listen, it's only a few people. It's only a few people that even know what's going on with this whole panel. Braden hit Kane, and he tell Kane, like, look, I got a problem. So, of course, they link up, and he tell him about Baby Stern. Like, he basically want to kill him. Like, and he like, all right, I'm going to put him down, but you got to go with me. I'm like, boy, Braden, You love to let other people handle your shit. He like, Kane, like, nigga, you got me out here to drop a body. Kane, yes. And then Kane first, and then Braden gonna say, Kane, I killed Lauren for you. He gonna say, first and foremost, your motherfucking voice was on that fucking tape just as well as mine. So you ain't killed her for shit, but both of us. Right. So Braden, he tell him, he like, oh, so now it's my fault that you got in business with some disloyal motherfucker, and now I'm supposed to kill the nigga for you. He like, if I do it, you like I said, he said, if I do it, you're coming with me. It is what it is. Get the fuck in the car, like. Tariq goes to beat up with the nigga Stern. And of course, Stern basically ain't letting up. But he offers him a proposition of being part of the extended business that they about to jump into. He like, look, I'm about to be moving a whole bunch of shit. This, and the third. But I'm going to put you down if you just chill and let me do it this way. He ain't trying to hear that. That nigga need money now. Now. He is acting fucking pressed. So same time that they having their conversation, Kane and Braden is basically making their way to the same fucking hotel that he's staying in. So they sneaking in. And of course, Stern and Tariq get in an argument about the whole shit. And he like, first and foremost, I don't know why Bash would even think that Tariq was trying to play him. Like, at this point, bro, what makes you think he got money? So, of course, he ends up mentioning his father. And he like, okay. So he stands there, talks shit about Ghost, and then instead of being in a suit, in a Tom Ford suit, you're in a fucking college book bag. So he calls him a fucking thug, this, that, and the third. So they stand up, and Tariq ends up shanking the fuck out of this nigga. I'm like, yo, not on the first episode. Not on the first episode. Not Tariq got blood on his hands, literally the first episode. So he stabs the shit out of him in the hotel. The nigga probably on camera, going to the room. And then you got Kane and Braden coming in, and they like, Reek, what the fuck? And Kane like, well, you see what the fuck? He came here to do exactly what the fuck he was coming here to do. Same shit. Oh my God. They done killed fucking Baby Stern. Andy saying he stole from Stern. So it ain't even gonna look like shit that he ended up dead. But damn. Damn, boy. You just couldn't help yourself. Just couldn't sit there and just stop talking shit about Ghost or him like you knew either one of them. You got your information from fucking Stern. Racist fuck. Ugly guys. So she busts up in fucking Jenny's office and she like, why is you questioning about who's surveilling Dante Spears' pals? And I'm like, oh yeah, that was her informant. So here they go. Everybody likes to bond over Tariq. So her and Blanca bonding over the fact that, you know, Blanca went after the whole family, you feel me? And Jenny got her ass handed to her by Tariq. So it was like, now they best friends. So now they trading off information. And I'm just like, what the fuck are y'all doing? What the fuck are y'all doing? So, of course, she ends up telling her that she seen Tariq go to the penthouse the night that he died. Now, Jenny say that she think that Davis McQueen, the Tejadas, Braden, Tariq, and everybody is basically a whole criminal organization. I'm like, damn. And then she say to Blanca, like, is it possible that Dante could have been Tariq's connect? She like, oh, I don't know about that. Blanca, bitch, yes you do. Y'all was giving him clout. So now they want to put everybody under Rico. This shit not about to go well. This is about to be a messy ass fucking season. If you got Blanca back and you got Jenny, but see, Jenny don't even know if she can fucking check. She can trust Sax. So now she tells her that she got a CI embedded in the organization. And I'm just like, what? How? Who? And of course, Blanca on board because, you know, she's still saucy because she basically got her ass handed to her too by ghosting him. So it don't even matter because she ain't getting nobody locked up, really. She was there, I think, when they booked Ghost, but it was just like he didn't even stay locked up. So Right. You got Tariq getting ready for Zeke's memorial or whatever at the school. And you know, like I said, I mean, him and Effie is cute, but it said that it came at the expense of that other girl basically being dead. Like, oh. So Effie basically asked him because see Kane got in her head. See Kane got in her head, and Kane got her questioning Tariq about whether or not he basically trying to keep her out the business. And he like, look, I'm trying to keep you out of this shit. And at the end of the day, like everybody that I fucking bring close to me end up getting either killed or have to fucking go away about some shit. And she like, you don't need to keep blaming yourself about Lauren. Bitch, I know because I can blame you, but I'm not because I don't know. I don't know because what you do, crawl up in the bed the night after you killed her and shit, like you weird asshole. Like, and then they gonna try to serve him up with the sex before the fucking memorial. No, you need to relax. You need to relax, Effie. You're a wild child. He's trying to keep you safe, and you just want to be in the shit. And then, of course, Tariq, you can't never say no to her. So, and I mean, how are you? But you got to watch her, too, because she been playing you since Power. She been playing you. Don't forget how when you was up choke, how she snitched your ass out. Fuck her. You better watch her. You better watch her. And I wouldn't be surprised if that CI that they talking about is secretly her. Like, people keep saying, like, oh, it can't be her. It can be her. It can be. The new Carrie knows knows Tate. And I'm just like, why do they know each other? Why do they know each other? He's there with a whole nother date, basically drooling over the fucking teacher lady. And I'm just like, Tate, what the fuck are you doing? They definitely must have used to fuck back in the day. And that's what I'm saying. Why do they keep doing that? Why do they got to make it Tate work at the school, and then it's another teacher at the school, and then Tate and that teacher got to be fucking? I mean, is it because he struck out with Carrie that they got to give him an interest this time? He's there with a whole nother bitch, but whatever. So Zeke Memorial was cute. I mean, I get it. I get it. You know, she wasn't feeling it. So the teacher's assistant from the lecture, he slides in and basically tries to be cute with Diana, not knowing that Zeke is her damn brother. And the white girl has to basically shut him down. Like, you need to calm down. First one was, how they book Lil Mo for this? And then why did they book Lil Mo for this? 50 just be peeling anybody. 50 be just using anybody. Sir, why is Lil Mo here? Why is Lil Mo here? Stop fucking playing all the time, yo. So she has a little singing part. And it's cute. I mean, look, it's very sad. And they present Monet with the jersey. And, you know, they hang him from the rafters. And I'm like, damn. Did he break any records or did he just die? I understand. But why he got hung from the rafters? But I'm going to let that slide. I guess because he was a prospect, too. So it's like, because I feel like it, I don't know, maybe Lynn Bias shit probably hang on the rafters at somebody's school or something. I don't know. So of course Monet can't take. She ended up storming out. She got the big ass 90s glasses on. I'm just like, damn. And then Lorenzo is just there, like, I can't believe this ass nigga. I wouldn't even be able to show my face for real. Bad for him, she going through it, you know, and Tariq go up there and he say his speech about, you know, Zeke or whatever, and one of the fucking kids gonna try to scream out some shit towards him, and I'm like, first of all, shut your ass up. This ain't even about me. You wanna be fucking screaming, talking about you did it. No, you shut the fuck up. You shut up. He like, listen, this ain't about me, but at the end of the day, like Zeke was a good man, like. This was the perfect thing for Tariq to do because, you know, he needs to change his image at the school or whatever. So Tariq gives a profound speech. You feel me? Even with the interruptions from the fucking white boy. He gives a profound speech and everybody claps and, you know, Tate look at him and he like, good job. Because, and like he told him, he says, you need to change how they perceive you. So him and Effie leave out. Tariq see Monet, like, you know, ducked off in the bathroom crying or whatever, and, you know, he just thinking to himself, let me go holler at her real quick, make sure she's okay, because that bitch is going through it. And they go have a conversation, and honestly, that's the only person she can probably trust right now. I mean, she could probably trust Drew, But she can't trust Lorenzo. She barely knows she can trust Kane anytime. She don't fuck with Diana. You know? So her and Tariq is close now at this point. Tariq he love a little mother figure. And he tell her, like, what can I do for you? And she like, look, Lorenzo said he looking into this shit, but he ain't fucking coming back with nothing. So I really need you to look into this for me. And I'm like, Now, Lorenzo know the type of motherfucker Tariq is. So Lorenzo see Monet and Tariq talking through the window. And he know that means he could very well build his way up out of there. Because he know Tariq a dog. He know Tariq will slaughter him if he find out it was him. And if Monet give him the okay, it's a done deal for Lorenzo. And then I'm sorry, she gonna have to talk Kane down. She gonna have to talk Kane down because that's the only way. Only way. So of course, the pressed ass motherfucking special agent from last season, the one who was all up in curry business and shit, I can't remember his name. Jenny finds out that it was him that was fucking surveilling the fucking place, and she pulls him out. It's like, ain't you supposed to be on fucking desk duty? What the fuck are you doing? And he like, I understand you feel responsible for Carrie's death. He like, death, suicide. And I'm just like, wow. Y'all think y'all know? Y'all think y'all really know what happened to her? And they keep talking about Lauren Baldwin being dead, and like, I just don't understand. I just don't understand. So she basically ends up sitting him down. Jenny tells him that he's not authorized to investigate Monet. And I'm just like, shit. You got Noma and them taking Tariq and them to the fucking warehouse where they stash everything. So, hella shit. It's like a fucking a hangar full of shit. Oh my God, I don't know how they about to move all these drugs. And I'm telling you, Noma brother don't fuck with no Americans. He don't. He just shit talk Americans real bad. Real bad. Ain't no way they gonna be able to move all that shit. Now, Effie asked Tariq, do we think we can bring the Tejadas in on this? Who else can help y'all move all that shit? And Kane talking about they need to figure it out. Yeah, I know. Y'all are fucked if y'all don't figure it out. Because that's a lot of fucking product. A lot of product. So, I guess this like the last scene of the episode. And you got Jenny pulling up to some fucking big ass property. And like it's just in the middle of fucking nowhere. She flashed her badge. She go in and it's fucking Lauren. This bitch Lauren is still alive. What's really going on? What's really going on? So Lauren's still alive? That's how I know Effie the CI, because where did Effie take her? Where did Effie take her? If Effie didn't take her and kill her, where did she take her? So look, y'all, that was Power Season 3, Episode 1. Your perception, your reality. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. HighTimez out.